Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 576 today, and we're going to talk about testing your website like a client would or a customer would. This is something that people forget to do. We all forget to do it, but specifically, it's something that isn't that I. It's something that I don't see done often enough. There we go. I'll go with that. You spend a lot of money having a website developed, whether you develop yourself, have someone else develop it for you, and they say, here it is, and they hand it over to you. And then you're like, cool, we'll do a launch. So you do a launch, and then all of a sudden you're getting these messages. Well, this doesn't work, and I can't find this, and I can't find the next thing, and oh, this doesn't display. Now, you might not get a lot of them, but you get enough of them. Why does that happen? Well, it happens typically because some very crucial testing steps are missed. What are those crucial testing steps? Well, let's have a look and see if we can work out what they are. The first one is just your basic first impression testing. Often you'll get here's your website, here's your homepage, here's this page, and it's just thrown at you. What you need to do is be your client. You need to get on, not logged in anywhere, not logged into any service, just get onto your website, get on your desktop, get on your tablet, get on your Surface device, get on your mobile phone, and you need to look at your site. You need to go through every step on your site and make sure it looks right. Make sure that the first impressions are right. Does the header display right? Do the images display right? When you go from your desktop down to your mobile and down to your tablet, are all the boxes in the right order? Have they been messed up? Because that's easy to do. It's really, really, really easy to do when you're designing for the mobile to get things twisted around. Does the text look right? Does the text not got enough padding on it when it's on the mobile? Has it got too much padding on it when it's on the desktop? Do all the links work? Do the menus look right? Can you submit a contact form and does it get received? Is it clear that what your business does within the first 5 seconds of hitting that page? I know I did a rant on this as an episode not long ago, but you've got like 7 seconds to be able to capture someone's attention to get them to want to find out more about your business. Does your website actually do that? Is it clear to your users, your visitors, what it is they need to be doing next on your site? So just do all of that first impression. Does it load? Does it load well? Does it load quickly? Is it clear what your business does? Can your visitors find the menus easily, find the search bar easily, know how to get through the site, know what their next steps are once they get to the first page? Go and check every page. After that, you need to go and check every page. Make sure every page looks right. Make sure all your content looks right. Then what I really think you need to do is actually pretend to be a customer. You need to do it. And then I think you also need to get other people to do it. So let's talk about you doing it. You need to go onto your website. You need to be able to do a search. If you've got an e-commerce site or you've got something that's selling a product or a service, find the product or service. See if you can access it. See if you can send a contact form. I know I've said that already. See if you can request info. See if you've got a purchase or a booking form that works. If you're running an e-commerce site, you need to test the purchase process. You absolutely need to go through the purchase process as a customer, even if that means you've got to spend your own money. Yes, you can set up coupon codes and test it using coupon codes, and you should do that because that will give you your first basic process through the site, without paying. Basically, the coupon code just discounts it to 0. You can go through the whole site and make sure that it works, and you understand the process that your customers go through when they make a purchase. But you also then need to spend the money, so you understand how it looks to the customer when they go and put their credit card details in, or they go to PayPal and pay via PayPal, how that looks to them and how it feels to them when they have to do that information. Make sure you understand all that. Make sure when it comes back as being approved that you know what the approval message says, that you know what the yes, thank you, we've received your order message says, or yes, we've got your payment. Understand all of that. This is the things that people miss the most, is doing these little things. And these are the things that you then get phone calls from customers or emails from customers. I placed an order and I don't know whether it's gone through. I don't know where to find my purchase orders. I can't log into the dashboard. It just isn't working for me. You need to understand all this as the customer. Now, the reason I say that it's not just you that needs to do this, you need to get other people to do it, is because you have in your mind how you think this should work and you've been involved in it. So some of these things aren't going to trip you up. Some of these things are just going to be, oh yeah, that's right. That's exactly how that should look. And you move on. Go and get other people to test it. Once you've done that, go and get other people to test it. Get your friends, get your family, get loyal customers, get your aunts, get your uncles, get the guy next door to give you a hand. I would actually recommend that you choose different types of people too. Don't just choose people who have got a bit of a technical background. Oh, would you help me test my website? I love my mum dearly. My mum passed a few years ago and I love my mum dearly, but I've got to say, my mum was my best tester ever. If it could be broken, my mother would break it. My mother would find all the little bugs and things, and I'm like, how on earth did you get there? I did this, and I'm like, I would never have even thought to do that. It was one of the best things I could ever do, is to have someone like that who who thinks slightly differently and can actually break it. You want them to break it. You want to find out where things aren't working 100% so that you can fix it. So that you can put explainers in, or you can fix your processes up to do it. So get real people to test it. This last thing, is this the last thing I'd get you to do? Nope. The next thing I'd get you to do is put on something like Microsoft Clarity. And that will, so while you're doing the testing, first of all, get the Microsoft Clarity on first. And that looks at hotspots and it tracks user behaviors through your website. So what it will do is it runs in the background, it runs a little script in the background, and it tracks mouse cursor movements, it tracks clicks, it tracks like if someone goes and double clicks on an image or sort of circles around an image, it will show you that they were looking at that image, or that will show you that they were looking at that text. It's quite amazing, actually. It gives you so much information, and you can have a look at that once all the testing is done, or some of the testing is done, and say, why are they tricking up on that? And yeah, you might go and speak to some people. What was the problem here? What was the stop point here? Oh, we just found the information really interesting. Okay, that's valid. Or no, we just didn't understand what it meant, and we really had to think about what it meant. That's valid. It's fixable. You should be fixing it. So put Microsoft Clarity on and do this testing. I would leave Microsoft Clarity on, by the way. If it's not Microsoft Clarity, there's a couple of others out there as well. But leave it on so that you can track your user behavior through the website. Once you're happy, you've got all this done. Once you're happy, your processes are right. Once you're happy that when someone makes a purchase, they can, if it is an e-com site, that they can that they have the right notifications that their payment has been made, that their product is or their order is in the system, they're getting the right emails, the emails are worded right, then you go live. That's when you go live. You might want to actually go live on a limited beta. Just do a soft release, get a few people in and see if it breaks then, and then do a big release. It's up to you at that point. I tend to be a little bit more conservative when I do my things, because if it breaks, I want to be able to fix it. And then once it's up and running, monitor it. your user levels should be going up. Your visitor count should be going up. You need to watch for things like speed, navigation clarity, whether the mobile site is actually truly useful. Make sure that you are monitoring it. Make sure you're looking at your statistics, and make sure you go back through on a regular basis and you test it as well. Make sure it makes sense to you and make sure that it is working. There are tools out there that will help you synthesize user tests. I honestly don't know. I think there is anything better than the real thing, having someone else test it for you and do it for you and run through it for you. I guess, I was talking about getting people to help you. One of the best things I ever did, I wrote a database program, that's right. And I wanted to make sure people could use it. And I put a couple of people on screens. I said, just go use it. And I walked up and down behind them and I watched what they were doing. And I'm like, why did you go there? I didn't bother them. And then afterwards I went, okay, can you walk me through what you did? And then, well, we went here and went here. Why did you go there? Well, this wording here said to do this. I'm like, that's exactly what that wording says. It's not what it was meant to say, and it's not how I read it, but that's exactly what that wording said or could be taken. So you learn a whole heap of stuff just by doing that. So there you go, guys. If you want to test your website, no, not if you want to, before you send your brand new shiny website live, make sure you do some testing. Make sure you yourself have gone through and walked through it. Make sure you understand it. Make sure you know what your customer experience is going to be like. I say that remembering that you've got a very specific experience already with the site, so you might have a different perception of it, but understand that process, then get some other people to run through it for you, then you can go live. You will save yourself so many headaches by doing that. Alrighty, guys. Questions, comments, feedback. Did I say something you disagreed with? Did I raise questions that I didn't answer? Do you have any experience yourself in this that you'd love to share with me? Come across and join me in my community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. I would love to host you there. You can always leave comments wherever you are watching or listening to this video. If it was helpful, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.